Preparing the live stream, setting up your meeting for YouTube Live. Here we go. We are live on Sunday nights with those guys.
Take up to 5 days to reach India. But if I want
Yeah, I had to mute the commercial too. What's up? What's up, Paul? What's up, Herman? How are you guys? My rendition of Johnny Carson's if it's too good, but if you're from that time, you would know the note, the tone.
Oh, exactly. Yep.
Where I was going with it. What's up, Eden Valley Drones? How are you, buddy? You're the first one here, it seems. And
how you doing?
On the panel, we have the Ed McMahon of every live stream, Paul Murray. Then we have Phantom Flight 101, and of course, yours truly, Lawrence Novice Quads. What's up, Jay Santiago? Herman, you might want to bring up during this live stream your plans for those guys.
My plans?
Yes.
Ooh, Herman has plans.
I'm kind of confused on what you're talking.
You had mentioned something to me about a meetup.
Oh no, I didn't mention to you
about a meetup.
I said we should plan one.
Well, what better time to plan one than to
you know what that is, Paul? You know what that was, Paul?
That was a subtle hint.
That was no, that's like when you're playing football in the park, right? And and a guy that's the quarterback goes, yo, line up, hike, and then he hands you the ball.
Yep.
Like, you didn't tell me to play?
I got that, yep.
Well, all right. Well, we'll keep that under hush right now. But
it's not under hush. You done told everybody already.
Just to let you know, what's up? What's up? Nacho rolling.
Hey,
anyway,
Herman, it's okay. You were thinking about having a meetup, and so
right. Herman had brought up to me. He was saying we should have a those guys meetup here in New York. You know, if we have some local subscribers or people that want to come and hang and hang out with those guys and vlog and fly and maybe need I say barbecue?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know, a little hot dog and burger affair, nothing too fancy.
Nothing really fancy, unless somebody else wants to volunteer to bring a side of beef that's all barbecued. I mean, that's up to them, but
my weight and cholesterol, Nacho says. Nacho rolling. Well, anyway, we need to come up with something before the weather changes really bad. I mean, it's starting to break here in New York, and who knows, after this hurricane goes, it just might go from warm to cold again, but it's still coming up the East Coast. It hasn't hit Florida. Looks like it's going to make a turn and go north. But if you look exactly what a hurricane is and you go straight north past the Carolinas, it's pointed straight at New York. So I doubt if it comes this far. But
it's not going to make it. Carolinas is going to catch it. Florida's probably still going to catch piece of it.
They're going to catch the edge of it,
Yeah. But anyway, Paul, I went to go take my Mavic out. I used a charger, the smart tree charger that you sent me. And I go to charge my Mavic Pro controller, and it had 74 cents. So, you know, just like you go on a trip, you want to top it off, you know. And I plug it in and no light. So I said, maybe USB plug is wrong or something. I turn it around, it doesn't fit. So I turn around, plug it back in. It doesn't say charging or anything. But I found out that the batteries in some of those Mavic Pros, for some reason, just die. So the guy who sold me the drone, he gave me a 1-year warranty. He's actually our DJI drone tech here in New York. So I contact him and let him know. And he's like, well, it sounds like the battery's just dead. But it still has 74%, so I'll be able to get at least those 3 batteries out of it. But the battery for it is $16 and change. So I'm like, well, he showed me a picture. I'm like, the picture means nothing to me. Order the damn battery.
Yeah.
You know, I need to have a Mavic Pro. Yes, you're hearing this from me, Paul. I have a Mavic Pro, and then I'm going to hear on other live streams. Did you hear Lawrence? He carries a Mavic Pro around regularly now. He said he needs to have one. No,
Yeah.
no.
Yep.
I just like the Mavic Pro because when I don't want to take out my Phantom, or my back is bothering me because my back goes out quite often.
Right.
I don't want my back to go out that day. I'll carry the smaller Mavic Pro
You know,
with me.
even with a bad back, it's easier to carry it on your back than to carry like a purse over your
It
arm.
is because he's stupid.
Right.
That was kind of subtle back again, Herman. This is like watching a tennis match. Boom.
And I will be driving south through it. Me too. Oh, Nacho says he'd be driving south into the hurricane. Well, for those of you down in the Florida area, the Georgia, the Carolinas, prayers are sent, and we hope it doesn't hit and just curves out over the water. That'll be best for everybody. A little rain never hurt anyone, a little rain and wind, so don't mind that so much. Now, as far as drone news, hey, what's up with you, Paul? What ships have you caught lately?
I just came back from shooting one this afternoon, and I haven't finished editing it or anything. I just downloaded it and pulled some pictures, but
You should have it set up so that on that ship watch, that when they radio ahead to say, "Oh, we'll be downriver in about 20 minutes, half hour," you should have them radio you too. So this way, you could know how much time you have before you can get down there. If they want to get through, they got to let you record them. So
well, I'm listening to them on the marine radio, and they check in 30 minutes out. So.
Oh, okay. So you do have the marine radio frequency for that area.
Yes. Yeah.
So what type of radio you using? Or
I just bought a handheld Uniden marine radio.
okay, so you have a list of the frequencies.
Yeah, they in here it's channel 11.
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool.
And the Coast Guard locally is channel 9, but channel 11 is marine traffic control.
All right. Okay. I passed up the bus and I'm looking to get some people to shoot.
How's it going?
Hold on. I'm looking to get some people to shoot the Milky Way tonight. Will be perfect. The Milky Way is out and at 9:05 and the moon sets at 9:15. Any takers? Look at him come in here. Don't say hi, shit, bye, or nothing. Come in advertising for himself. What's up, Justin?
And Elliot, I noticed he didn't say what the weather forecast as far as atmospherics is concerned. Is it going to be partly cloudy? Is it going to
Eddie,
be
what's up, man?
clear sky?
Elliot, it's supposed to rain tonight. It's supposed to rain tonight, Elliot. At least that's what they claim, because if it wasn't going to rain tonight, I was going to risk going out after the live stream, and I just need to go out and take some pictures. Now, see, this is strange. If you guys go to the chat room,
right,
and look at that view, you see how we're in 4 pictures, Herman?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. It's got to be something in your setup, because when Herman does it, one person comes up on the screen. So I just say, hey, Eddie Nunez, what's up, bro? But for those of you,
how do I sound?
you sound good. You sound good. We can actually hear you without going, huh?
What happened, Justin?
I got a new mic.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's got it. What the hell?
That's a snowball, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
How much it cost, man? What's up, Mr. Crowley?
$44.
Huh?
$44.
Okay. So everybody's got a new damn mic but me. What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm changing the setup a little, so yeah.
Yeah, I noticed. If you moved your computer around.
I like it.
Still work in progress. I gotta.
Okay, now you got space on the lower corner right there.
Oh,
there we go. There's the drone wall.
I got the computer right here now.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, Justin, by the way, guys, if you don't know it, hold it, Justin. Go back to the tower. Justin right there has now if I pin this, everyone else should see it, right?
Yep.
That tower right there Justin is liquid cooled, and Justin takes apart and drains the liquid and puts it back together and all this cool stuff just when he's bored.
Pretty much.
And he offered me a clear case for my tower, which he built, and he also built Herman's liquid cooled system. So if you guys know someone out there that wants a liquid cooled system that looks amped out like a spaceship, Justin's the man. Justin is the man, definitely.
That looks like the Hollywood types would want to have one of those.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mine is red and black, Paul.
Well, Nacho say one of these four doesn't belong here, isn't the same. One of these four isn't the same. You know what he's talking about, right?
Who'd that be?
Who'd that be?
What are you talking? Nacho.
So Paul had. That's funny. But anyway, that setup's better, Justin, and the mic is 1,000 times better.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, so now, wait a minute. You guys are gonna force me to order a mic from Amazon.
There you go.
That's it. Hit the button.
Right? Dude. Stop it,
The
Mikey.
button.
Let it out, Justin. See, my problem is I would like a Yeti.
The
You
Yeti
know what? All right.
is
What'd you say?
The
Yeti is $100 on sale.
Yeah, they're $100 on sale.
It's only $44.
Which one?
The Snowball.
The snowball,
is
right?
only $44, and
Yep.
sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound, and it's directional, right? So
Yeah.
you can point it. You can pretty much point it towards you.
Yeah.
I got it in the speakers in the front.
It has what?
It looks like it got the grid in the back and the front.
Oh, okay. So you could probably reverse the
And
direction.
that's the Yeti snowball too, right?
No, that's what is it? The Blue Ice? I forgot the company name.
Blue ice. Okay.
Mr. Crawley says, "Forget the Yeti."
Yeah, the Yeti they said is better, but I don't
Let's see who I got the text from. Elliot, send me pictures. Let's see.
Did you see what Nacho said?
No.
From
What's
his last question, he says Paul has hair, all the rest don't.
Oh, one of these things doesn't belong here. That's what it was.
Yep.
You know what? Elliot sent me some pictures of the modeling work of the models that he did. I'm glad he sent them on the phone because
they were good.
I can't show them here.
I thought you said the model.
Hold on. Yeah, I could show this.
Yeah.
This is one of them
Oh yeah.
that came out. I'm trying to tilt it right. It's kind of hard to do backwards. But where's the other one that he sent? Yeah, Elliot does some really great camera work there.
Fashion stuff. Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah. And for those of you, hey, what's up? Curtis, there's an invite for you, Curtis. We were supposed to have Gino Capio on tonight to talk some FPV, but he's he works full time, and on the weekends and nights he's a DJ. So he got a gig, and since we're not paying, he went to the paying gig.
Ah,
Yeah, but on the fifth, I believe on the 15th he'll be on. Now there's an issue with the 8th, which is next week Sunday. And I wanted to let you guys know we need to figure out what we're gonna do because those guys.
are you going to Philadelphia?
No. Those Herman and I are working with someone on the side, and we will be doing a job next week Sunday. So
So Justin is going to do next Sunday?
So this is what I'm hinting at. I don't know.
He's got a microphone and he's set up.
Ready.
You're ready? Okay, then now the thing is, we have to make this clear and make sure everybody has your link. So put your link down in and periodically. Oh, and it's the first week of the NFL too. Good catch, Elliot. Good catch, Elliot. But that has nothing to do with our live stream. What I'm talking about is hey, what's up, Curtis? Mike Roach, what's up?
Not for nothing, Lawrence, but if we go live on one any given Sunday, and you see me like this, the game is on.
I know the game is on. I know. See, that's and I would love to screenshot, to believe it or not, in the lower corner right here, have the game playing with the score, because I can actually do that.
And then
You would get a copyright thing, and
Yeah.
you
Well,
might cut
the
the
NFL
screen.
will be knocking on your door and on YouTube's door, like, how you letting them do that?
No, they'll just cut the stream.
Well, what you could do is maybe sign Curtis up to cut in on and just give periodically score update, and he could give score updates.
And in the fourth quarter.
You know what? We could kind of set up a ticker along the bottom. Is that legal? Do you guys, anyone know? If we set up a game ticker on the bottom,
I don't know.
that would be interesting to know. Yeah, but
I'm like, how does it update though?
someone would have to do it manually, of course.
Why can't we do play-by-play?
Why can't we give play-by-play?
Yeah.
That would be kind of hot too. But getting back to what we're saying, Herman and I have a job to do next week, Sunday, and it goes from 12 to 5 p.m. And of course, we can't go do the job and then rush back and try and be live. So Justin will be going live.
I'll be
Now,
Sunday.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, Justin, what are you going to use? Because you can't use Hangout. Well, you got Zoom, so he could. Well, he could.
He's got to sign up to figure out.
Justin's got a pro mic now too, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys.
Just remember, Justin, in the chat right now, you have the Wizard of Zoom, Curtis Dart, can help you get it all set and ready to go.
Yes, I'm gonna have to do a test run and everything like that.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny about that when you say that, Paul?
Now all of a sudden, Herman's voice got bass in it and shit.
Yeah.
Got a mic. No,
He's
you heard me, Paul.
Val's teaching, Roger's teaching.
Yeah. That is funny.
yeah, I'm old news now.
I know. They just used you. They just used you like a condom, man. Got all the
That's
use
it.
out of there. They just
I'm
got
spent.
all
I'm
of the
spent.
use
I'm
out of
done.
there, tossed you to the side. Now no one even says, "Hey, Curtis,
Wow.
come in," or "Hey, Curtis."
Man, no, I don't think it's that bad, but I just,
It's not.
I like to say that he has students that are so good that they're teaching.
Out this table.
There you go.
I'm rather proud of him.
All right. I shouldn't have used the word "used condom," but you guys get it,
A used condominium. It's not new, right?
right?
You've seen the Kung Fu flicks. They got the one master, and he teaches these 4 guys how to fight, and they're out there doing their thing. That's the same thing.
Yeah, except in this case, let's hope none of the students come back after the master, like in the old karate movies.
You have a text message.
So.
Apparently, you have a text message.
Oh, Ray, Cool Bick want to link. Okay.
We got Speed Racer.
Who goes there knocking on the door?
That's Speed Racer.
Who goes there? Hey.
There's Val.
Hey, I'm just driving home. I'm stopping by to get coffee.
Oh my God!
Val, can you hold on a second, Val? Sunday nights with those guys in no way endorses driving somewhere to get coffee and live streaming at the same time.
Let me check my stock in Tim Hortons. Hold on. I'm doing good. You can
Wait while Val's at the register.
Before she buys that 1 millionth cup.
Hey, Val, they don't have Tim Hortons in there, do they?
Huh?
You don't have Tim Hortons in your town, do you?
Ooh, what is it?
Oh, okay.
No, she was saying.
Look what I
I'll
get.
take one of those.
Killer coffee.
I'll take 2.
Where is she?
What's the name of the place, Val?
Dutch Bros.
Right.
Dutch Brothers.
Oh, Dutch Brothers. What's up, Cool Bick?
What's up, brothers? It's a lady.
Mia.
Hey, Mia.
Nacho says, hold it. Nacho says he worked out his live stream moto vlog setup. Okay. So did I take it Nacho will be streaming while he's on his bike riding?
Yep. That's what I kind of hear.
Cool, Vic. It didn't dawn on me. I forgot that tomorrow's a Labor Day parade. And hey, what's up, Big Matt? Anyone in their right mind is out in Brooklyn, you're a damn fool.
Damn
Tonight,
fool.
yes.
Because
No right turns. None of the streets can make no right turns. So I'm not leaving tomorrow.
yeah,
So I'm
because
going
if
back
you go
out
out in your
tomorrow.
car and tomorrow and you're driving in Brooklyn with that parade going on, you're only going to be able to go in one direction.
I'm
That's
going back out. I'm going out tonight, bro.
yeah. So we can
Going
now
out
go out
tonight?
tomorrow night. Tonight?
Nah, I wouldn't go out tonight, man.
I got the Apple building and a couple of things down there in my mind.
I wanted to get that Apple building in downtown Brooklyn. Everybody and their mother's got pictures of it, but I don't have a picture of the Apple building.
You know what's funny about that? Yeah, that's the best time to do that. But as far as moving around this area over here, I wouldn't dare move my car.
Yeah. You would have to park a mile away just to get home.
I wouldn't be able to get home.
Well, I
Leave
feel
at
sorry.
work and just take an Uber home.
Yeah, you won't be able to get an Uber tomorrow night.
Can't get that either.
The Labor Day parade here in New York. First of all, you can't get around tonight because Juve's tonight.
Right.
Yeah.
I see. I forgot about that. For those of you who don't know and don't live in
people making their way there already. So
right, they already started. For those of you who don't live in New York and know, Juve is the French, I guess, / Haitian part of Labor Day parade, which they started celebrating this morning.
So
I saw some guy in the street. I saw a guy in the street this morning. What happened, Paul?
They throw the beads out and stuff like they do. And
No. You'd be lucky they're wearing beads.
they're not making it.
You're lucky they're wearing beads. But the show that they started this morning, and it's not supposed to start till tonight, this morning, I saw a guy in the middle of the street directing traffic who wasn't a traffic cop saying "Happy Birthday, America" while directing traffic. So they're already getting started tonight. But I forgot about Juve. That parade starts tonight and goes past midnight into the early morning hours, and then they clean the streets, and then Labor Day parade starts.
Wow.
So
yeah.
Hey, what's up, Johns? Bass. Gotta eat dinner. Thank you for hitting the like button. But anyway, if you're trying to fly here in New York tonight and tomorrow, I do know the cops will all be in one area.
Herman's?
Yeah, around here. They got them camped up on every corner.
Yeah, Herman's right around the corner from where this parade's. Yeah, you would be a fool to move your car tonight or tomorrow. Seriously, I agree with that. Because Herman can go back a couple of blocks and be on the parade. You going to the parade, Ray? We can. You're muted, dude. You're muted.
Is he?
Yeah, he just said he did the Chinese thing and no sound came out.
So Paul, I got a chance to go out and do what you normally do and film one of those big ships.
Oh, did you?
Well, not quite as big as yours.
Oh, that's the one you were on. That's Curtis. Curtis got invited onto a yacht to do.
Yeah, I was wondering if you took the underwater drone with you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was what the whole thing was about. That thing is that the boat right there is amazing. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, kitchen, living room, a little living room, meeting area, plus
the crawler,
plus the bridge.
Yeah.
And that little thing will get up and go too.
Get out of here. What happened, Val? Val is doing Max Headroom. I think she said she'll be back. But she was like,
frozen.
That's what I'm talking about.
Huh?
Whenever you go on the water, you got to be in something that's bigger than the fish.
No, very, very valid point. Because I've lived by the ocean most of my life. I've passed swimming in high school, 1 and 2. And it's kind of funny because the pool was only 4 feet deep. But being that I'm 6'6" in high school, I was still like 6 foot. I'm 6'3" now, I was 6 foot, but the pool was so short that when you torpedoed in, you know how you torpedo? And I would go 1, 2, and I was at the other end of the pool while everybody else was so I passed swimming. Now that I know about this, I could go back and sue those bastards because I still can't swim. So I respect large bodies of water, and I agree with Herman 100%. I really, really, really will not get on the boat unless it's big enough to hold a smaller boat.
Now, let me ask you this. How did you grow up out there by the beach?
I don't know how to swim.
You want to know why? I told you when I was a kid, I almost drowned twice. That ocean has almost taken my life twice. I don't F around with the ocean.
You went to a school
that's built on the water for oceanography.
Right. And you can't swim.
Dude, I sink like a rock. I get in the pool, I just hold my breath, and I could sit on the bottom. No
I
lie.
ask all those people who come.
Dude, I could sit on the bottom. I don't care. Look, hey, what are you talking about? You can't swim either.
Sure I can.
Wait a minute, you can. That's right. He's from one of them places where people have to swim for a living. Ray, you from the islands. I know you can swim. We can't hear words you're saying. I don't know why. I still don't. I don't know why. Oh, now you're muted. Let me.
I'm muted. But we still can't hear you. Your mic's not working.
I don't know. You might have to go out and come in because when you first came in, we could hear you.
What about now?
Yeah.
Phone news. Curtis.
Yes, sir.
Going the hell out.
I can swim like a fish.
There you go. Now we can hear you.
See? He can swim. I asked those people who come from places like the Caribbean to tell me they can't swim.
Let me tell you something. When I was a youth, man, when I was young, I was like 6 years old, 4 years old. We got thrown in the water. You figured it out. No, there's no lessons. There's no taking you no lessons in the hood. No, throwing you in that water, you're gonna figure it out.
Yo, you know how I learned how to swim?
The first thing I figured out is get on your back, baby. You good. You ain't going nowhere. You get on your back. You gonna float. I don't care what size you are.
I'm from what I was told, I'm too tense to do a dead man's float. I won't see. You have to be able to relax. And since I've almost drowned twice, I cannot relax.
I got you.
The only thing I can do is tread water in the same spot. I can keep my head above the water. That's it. That's it. But
Lauren, I was stuck in Texas in the heat with nothing to do all summer as a kid. But there was a pool. And I just taught myself how to swim.
Well, apparently I'm the only one here who can't swim.
I've survived Rockaway Beach. That's all I say.
And I lived 4 blocks from the ocean all my life.
All right, so I know how to teach you how to swim. I know how to get it done.
Yeah, all right.
We get the jet.
Tell you right now. You know the side of a pool, Paul. Paul and Curtis.
Right onto the back of the jet
side of the pool where the water splashes over and it's always wet, right?
Yeah.
Well, to show you how much of fear of drowning I have, I was maybe about 16, 17 years old, and we went to a public pool, and I would hang out by the sides, and I see all my buddies coming around me, and I'm like, they're gonna F and try and pull me in the water. And no lie, I held on to that wet concrete with one hand. Well, each guy had a leg. One guy was around my waist, and one guy had me by my arm. One guy was trying to pry my fingers. And when I got down to 3 fingers, I just said, "Oh well, what the hell," and let go. But had I not, I would have had them there for a lot longer. I don't play when it comes to large bodies of water. If you try to save me, you will drown. I'm letting you know now. So let me go down by myself.
I bet you I could get Lawrence to swim. We're gonna fly his drone with 10% over the water. I bet you can swim now.
Dude, hell no. I got insurance for that shit.
Check it out, Justin. You get the jet ski and you tie it onto the back of the jet ski and you pull them across the beach slowly as you tell them, just do the stroke as you drag them across. And then you release them like the parachutes.
That's okay.
And eventually you'll be swimming.
That place, that thing has, how long is that boat? That's about 30 feet.
I didn't actually measure it. I was just, when I got on it, I thought, well, okay, it's big enough. I'll feel safe. And there's a nice little dinghy on there. There's plenty of life vests. So I really wasn't worried about anything. Where we were going to was only 30 feet deep.
I don't care. I still can't swim.
Well, but yeah, I was amazed. There's 2 bedrooms. There's a bathroom and a shower in each bedroom. There's a kitchen. There's a living area, dining room combination with this table that folds up and folds out. There's there's a whole engine compartment that you can open up the doors in the living area, and you can go down you can actually take a ladder and go down into the engine compartment and walk around down there too.
See, that's just too much.
This thing is huge on the inside.
I'm happy on the top deck where the dinghy is, so when it goes down, I'm already sitting in it.
Herman, I picture Lawrence as the guy on the top deck with 2 life jackets on, 2 life jackets under each arm.
You're damn right.
When he's taking public transportation in New York from one side to the other over the water.
Well, believe it or not, the only boat that I do trust is the Staten Island ferry.
That's the one that crashed.
That's only because under every seat is a life preserver, and they never fill the boat up. So I probably could get about 2 or 3 life preservers.
You see him now, like the Michelin Man, with them around his legs.
And I have no problem, like on the Titanic, snatching one from a kid.
Here you guys got a little preview. See if you can see this. You might have to move us out of the way, but this is 30 feet down. Found this little guy.
A lot more colorful.
Oh, crab.
Yeah.
This is why you have the boat.
This is why you have the boat, to go down and do stuff like that.
Well, no, you have the boat so you can do stuff like this. Let me find it real quick. This is why they invited me out.
Oh, to make sure they didn't have any barnacles or obstructions on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it's nice and clean. That's a clean picture too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it gets even better. Look at that.
This thing shoots in 4K underwater.
Yeah.
Impressive. Wow, damn, that was close.
Yeah, I butt right it up to it.
And they will not.
No, this is a different. This is a boat that was in the marina that was next to them that's covered in all this.
Wow.
They got to get that out.
Yeah, so as far as showing up at a marina and just kind of playing around there for a few minutes, it's like, ooh, there's some opportunities here.
Listen, I'm sure you could make a little bit of money out of that.
You could send me that link in my inbox on.
Yeah, I can send it to you.
Oh yeah, Ray, you would probably enjoy that. Take that sucker down to the islands, man.
Yeah,
and have a
Aruba soon.
Hey, Val. Hey, what's up? Everybody's changing their backgrounds. Ray got a different background. Justin's got a different background, and now Val's in her.
Val looks like she's in a motorhome.
She's in her kitchen.
Oh, in her kitchen.
That's what it looks like.
So if anybody's interested in this underwater drone, I'm going to drop a link in there.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Not a problem. Hey, what's up, Timothy? How are you, sir?
I just figure out where I can find that link at.
He got it.
I just sent it. It's in the chat.
Oh, because I was sanding the wall. I didn't want to get in.
If I press this chat on that screen, that's where I go to the chat at.
Right. If you go to the chat room and click on that link with Curtis Dart, it'll open up another window with the link to the submersible. Excuse me.
So you say I clicked on the chat button at the bottom of the screen?
No.
Just click on the link.
Click on the link that's right says next to Curtis Dart's name.
Yeah, click the link next to Curtis Dart's name. For those of you who don't know,
not on Zoom, on YouTube.
Yeah, not on Zoom, on YouTube. On the YouTube chat. For those of you who don't know, next weekend, Sunday, both Herman and I will not be on Sunday nights with those guys, but Justin will be hosting. And Val, we would love it if you and or Curtis or someone could help Justin get rolling with that.
Be more than happy to.
Okay, Val, what are you rapping in Let Us Now?
I just went grocery shopping, so I'm gonna make some lasagna, eggplant lasagna, but I gotta
Where you
start.
guys going to Cheetah? What's the question?
I just
Huh?
moved the chat.
Well, you're just saying you got a room and you ain't gonna be there. Ain't nobody say where they going though.
Oh no, we have Herman. Oh, those guys was hired to do a job out on Long Island. Our first.
Nice.
Those guys were hired to do our first job.
Those guys productions.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
That's right.
Hey, Lawrence, I got something from Adirondack.
Wait a minute, Val. Herman,
Val,
there's
we got a
package.
box. Val, no,
Herman's,
we got a box.
Herman's doing an opening. He's opening a
Herman's got
package.
package,
We
Val.
got a box, Val.
Open.
We can.
I'm gonna pin Herman for myself, but
Hold on, let me pin you, Herman. There we go. Can everyone see him?
yeah.
What is that?
Oh, we got some firehouse strobes.
Oh, I thought it was a box of condoms.
Nice.
I thought it was
What is it, the
bag of
Arc
condoms or something.
You're gonna like those. Those are good and bright.
Well, I had to get one for the other drone, and it had to go back.
Okay, Lawrence, you're not actually pinning him. What you're doing is you're doing speaker view. You need to right click on his video and click pin video so he stays on.
I have. It says unpin video now. Believe it or not.
Yeah, but if you look on
It
YouTube,
is.
if
It
you look
is.
on YouTube, it's speaker view is what you're using.
Oh, okay. I got you. I see what you're saying.
I'm not looking on YouTube, Curtis.
Well, anyway,
That's not my fault, Val.
It is. It is your fault.
Oh well.
Just accept.
so does anyone, I don't know if anyone has any drone news, but I do know Ostilov on Twitter leaked something else. So I expect Bill the drone reviewer or someone to be making speculation videos, but it's something to the effect that he said, what if the Osmo had a zoom lens? Now, the only Osmo I know that they recently came out with was the Osmo Action. So are they going to come out with a zoom lens for the Osmo Action?
Or the Osmo Pocket.
Who knows? But let me see if I can pull up the Twitter account and go back.
Well, the Osmo Plus had a zoom.
Right. And they did mention that the Osmo Plus it is going to have a zoom just like the Osmo Plus. So I take it that's what he's talking about.
Well,
Oh.
the Osmo Pocket does.
Hey, Timothy, what's going on, man?
I don't know how they would make it zoom. They would have to do a whole new camera.
They have to be all in software.
Right.
What did you not see, Timothy?
Herman, he wants to see your strobe light.
Strobes.
Why don't you turn it on, Herman?
Turn it on.
It should work. They come
Yeah,
charged.
they come charged up.
Oh, here it is. Here's the actual article. I'll read it and turn it around to you. It says, "Oh, forgot about that girl. She's worthless now. Whatever the hell that I don't know. Do you want the new Osmo with zoom lenses? The one works with DJI Mimo, just like the old Osmo Plus, but smaller."
So that's going to be the Osmo Pocket.
This is his text right there that says, "Oh," until I tap it right there. So what he means by it, I figure he has a
You can turn. Go.
figured he has some information about them coming out with something that may go over the Osmo Action.
I am. I got to go
And
back.
a bad love life. Evidently, he's trying to forget his girl.
I kind of cleaned out the filter because it has filter cat.
Unless I misunderstood that, Lawrence.
Well, I thought it was strange too that he would put that something about a girl. Maybe he was ranting at the same time, but
Maybe.
Timothy says, "What's up, Curtis?" Justin,
brother.
Yes.
can we have a progress check on my bird?
Progress.
It's in a box somewhere right now.
Oh. Well, will I have it by my birthday?
When's your
Nope.
birthday?
When's your birthday? Nope.
All right, I tried.
So did we miss Roger's stream this morning?
Yes.
No, Herman was on.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, Herman was on with him.
It's it's not a 5-for-1. Y'all have to be there.
Hold on. Big Matt has a question. I have a question about a clear night filter. It works if you're in bright city light. It works as advertised, but when you're in areas with just moderate lighting, it leaves a purple tint. Yes, that is true. It does do that, Matt. And I noticed that in low areas, you might even want to take the filter off.
No, and also, what you could do in your post, if you're using Adobe Premiere, drop the purple. Drop the purple. Drop the
that makes sense.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Drop those purples and the pinks, and then keep the blacks down. They'll get rid of all of that, bro.
Did we lose Paul?
I don't.
You get brownies.
Hey, Philly Drown Life, I sent you a link there. Anyway, you're watching. Damn, you're gonna burn out the sensor on your camera, Herman.
You guys wanted to see it.
Put it up. Okay, go ahead. Is he pinned now? Is he pinned now? I don't see. I don't think so. See, when I when I right click on him, it doesn't pin him. I don't know why.
It's funny because those night filters, they're hard to find. It's like when you find them, you have to get them. And if I look on Amazon now, I can't find them.
Yeah, you have to find those. When you see those Firehouse filters, that's true. You have to get them while they're in supply. Herman, what'd you do? Look at it? No, he's blind.
I just don't believe in spending $50 on something that could work in the camera, man. Like, really, that's just me.
Dude, why would you look at the light, Herman?
Look at the light.
He's at Juve night. That's why.
You're starting Juve now, Herman?
Party and ready.
He was having that issue last night. Well, Big Matt, I've come to find out, in low light, it will leave that purplish hue. I believe that's actually the color of the lens.
Well, he's using it on the zoom, right?
Yeah, are you using it on the zoom? Hey, what's up, Drone Life RC?
Maybe you could turn down the purple.
That's what Ray just suggested.
Because if he's using it on the zoom, it's going to be really hard, as I learned that night.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
By the way, that's not me up on the bow of that boat by there.
Yes, he's using it on the zoom. Well, Justin tried and had issues with it in low lighting, that night filter in low lighting. So, I mean, unless you're shooting at some place like downtown Brooklyn or Manhattan that's lit up really good.
Because the photos I had of like the dock area where there was a lot of light, those came out good. It's just that compared to should show that picture on top of the building when he was having a party, Lawrence.
Oh, the one on top of the South Street Seaport.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I know which one you're talking about.
The picture was similar to his, except for you could actually, in this picture, you could see the people in the concert. My picture is dark.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because
everything else is lit up, but that center focus on the top where the people are partying, it was dark. Even if I try to go in Lightroom and try to lighten it up, it was.
Hold on, I'm gonna go and pull up that picture.
You shot it in? But you shot it in the ISO? What was it?
It was was it like, I think it was like 400.
Yeah. If you keep it down to 100, you could bump it up the exposure. But if you put it in 400, it's gonna start getting grainy. Always try to shoot at 100 at night. No matter what you do, keep it at 100. You can always
for pictures.
Yeah, for pictures. And 800 with that zoom, you don't want to go too much past 800. And also with that Phantom Pro 4 also.
Yeah.
Try to stick to that 800 because when you start going 60 and 32, you're going to get real grainy unless you got a lot of light. That's when that camera, it does its worse. When it starts getting to 1600 and 32. So keep it down.
I haven't gone above 800, but I'm going to pull up the picture, both pictures.
This is what that night filter. That's
what you're talking about.
That's
I
actually
don't like that.
That came out good.
These I did take with the night filter. Hold on, I just have to stretch it to fit screen.
But it gives it that bluish hue to it.
Yeah.
You have to work it out and then
here. I have to go here.
You know, if you change your settings in that bird, put it on incandescent, and see like this picture, Lawrence. If you really drop the purples and the pinks, those in the background.
I didn't think about it at the time. It did have that hue to it, but This pic, now you see the picture, this one right here?
Right.
This is cropped from the next picture that's coming up. I did not get this close. I cropped it. So the fact that it still came out that clean meant that it was a pretty clean shot. My only issue is I was saying, damn, it does look purplish, but I just didn't question. I was so glad to get the damn shot. I didn't really care.
Yeah.
Most of everyone's pictures came out really good. Really good.
They came out great.
Now, so this is the one, Herman. Herman, this is the picture right here.
I saw it before.
It goes,
You can, look at that. You can see the people on top. That's
hold on a second. Curtis, this was in your group. Now, I'll get the names later on in the live stream, but the picture that's cropped, the guy goes, this one right here. Do you know that that's a really illegal to fly there? And I went on.
Yeah, everybody's drone police.
Who said that?
I went on to ask him, well, if I'm doing anything, if I'm flying illegal, tell me how I'm flying illegal. And someone else in the group, in your group, comes up and says, oh, you're violating the something drone law. So I asked them nicely, put a link to where I was violating these rules and show me what law I broke. And then they both shut up. Because usually when you get somebody quoting,
they jocking your shot, bro. That's all. They jocking your shot. They ain't got balls enough to do it. That's what
I saw that.
But the guy that told me the law, the guy that says you're breaking this law, he lives in the Bronx. You know, the other guy doesn't live in New York, so I could care less about him.
But Lawrence, he was asking about where you took off from.
No, that was a different guy. That was someone else.
Yeah,
but this guy was like this. It's some admin. It's something called an admin. I have to go to the post and see if I can find it.
Lawrence, but now with the way these drones are set with DJI, if you can take off, you can fly.
Right.
And with Lance, and before you fly, once you're over that area, you tap the screen. It's gonna tell you searching for information to tell you if you can fly. They said we're clear. I fly there for years. It's never happened.
I know that. This is why I wasn't worried about it. And also it's why when I told the guy, you stated that I broke so-and-so, the law that I broke is in at this website or wherever the hell you mentioned. And I said, be a good guy and show me the law that I broke and show me what's written that I broke a certain drone law. And I haven't heard from him in 3 days.
So remember what we was flying next to? The people came to us as we were flying. It was like, it's okay to fly, just don't fly over here.
Yeah,
like, right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Meanwhile, we gotta fly over you to get there. So shut up, chick.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, a lot of things have changed for up here where we are. We have Bremerton Naval Base, which that whole bay down by Port Orchard and Bremerton, you couldn't fly there at all. But now with the new laws with Lance and everything,
you can.
We pulled it up on Lance, and we can get within 200 yards of the ships.
Yo, that's funny that you said that, Kurt, because in my area, before you fly, always told me I was, because I'm like 10 miles away from the airport, but it still won't let me. But now that Lance, it tell you I'm clear like crazy now.
Yeah.
There's some altitude restrictions around this particular area.
That's all it is. I have a 400 restriction.
Herman said the way to answer him, anyone like that, if Lance let me do it, it had to be okay.
Right.
I'm almost gonna.
Let's get some shirts. Lance say so. Lance say so. All right.
You know what?
Tell it to Lance.
Hold that to yourself. Hold that to yourself, Ray. Don't repeat that.
My bad, Al. My bad, Al.
Dude.
Right.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna start doing because people do this all the time. I'm gonna start screenshotting my Lance approval and posting that with my post.
Right, but hold this on. Ray just came up with a T-shirt we need to get printed up.
Mm-hmm.
But I got them. Just tell me the size real quick, and I'll have my man.
Get me a 3X, dude.
I need a 2X.
Give me a 3X.
Hit me on the inbox, though. Hit me on the inbox. I got you. Seriously.
4X.
Got you. Man.
Everybody just hit me on the inbox.
Can you repeat it real quick, Ray? For those.
Nah.
Hey, good man.
You just said no. I said, come on, Al.
Good man.
Yeah, I got y'all. Y'all ready?
Everybody's hitting replay right now to see what he said.
Oh,
Well, you
scroll
gotta
back.
wait till the stream's over. Aha.
Actually, they don't. They can go back and hit replay right now.
Yeah.
You're right. I'll catch up on some funny stuff.
Don't
yeah,
ask
I'll
if I
get
can
them.
fly.
What did Matt
Matt
say?
said I can.
What did Matt say? I was looking. He found that with the zoom, the camera grain is terrible. Well, you gotta think. Anytime that you zoom in on something, you're gonna lose quality right there.
See,
Big
I
Mac.
need to. I got my drone right here. I need to. Let me see if I can get some of these pictures out so I can see.
Now, you know what's funny? We fly urban here in New York a lot, guys. In fact, it's all the flying we can do. If you want to fly away from buildings, you can come out here by me, and there's still maybe a handful of buildings over 20 stories in the suburbs. But what Herman says, I don't live in the suburbs. All right.
There we go.
The point I'm making is, if you want to fly,
Why would I want to fly out there when I can fly here?
True, that's true.
Hold on, be right back.
But see, like where Paul is or has on his screen, that's how Rockaway is, the beach area, all the way down. Going, I have 8 miles of beach out here.
By the way, this is 1 mile from Bremerton Naval Base, and about 6 miles from Bangor Naval Submarine Base.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
If we were just to continue 1 mile up that inlet as he comes around here, right up. Well, you're not going to be able to see it because this is not me flying, by the way. This is my buddy that was with me. I'm actually inside piloting the sub. He was doing the aerial stuff, and I was doing the sub stuff.
Oh, he was flying your bird?
No, it's his bird.
Oh, okay.
So I just missed it. It was right down there by that bridge. But anyway, yeah, no, it's pretty damn cool. This guy that the guy that owns this boat is from England, and he moved here to go to work for Microsoft. And he's not a U.S. citizen, so he can't own a boat. So he got married, and his wife owns the boat.
Oh, see, little loopholes.
To own it when you can't own it.
And look,
he's making it. Let me put it this way: he's making the payments on it. She has the license to drive it.
Okay, so he better not piss her off.
Right, and she points that out. But she takes. By the way, she is an excellent pilot. I got to tell you, she's got the captain's hat. When we were in the marina, I was thinking, man, this is a big boat to get out of this tight marina because they were way back in the marina. She's got those side mounted props, and she spun that thing around just on a dime and got just pulled right on out of there. And then when she came back, she backed that thing right into the dock
with no problem.
Yeah, right between about a half dozen boats. I was like, well, she knows what she's doing.
You know, I see people piloting boats all the time, and then it reminds me of the Staten Island ferries when they come in the dock. I mean, they purposely, you know, the wood moorings that they have to guide the boat into the slip.
Yeah.
These guys I think they do it for the tourist, but every now and then they'll hit the side and the boat will rattle and stuff like that. In fact, I don't know how many years ago, Ray and Herman, you remember when the Staten Island ferry docked wrong and killed a few people and all of that?
I knew the captain, man. He used to be a captain at the New York Water Taxi. I knew him personally, man.
Roger's in the house, Canadian Drone Hub.
Hey, Roger.
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 Hey.
Adrian is here also.
Yes.
Oh,
what's up, Adrian Mateo?
And Drone Life RC is here as well.
What did you say, Val?
I was saying hi to everyone.
Oh, so Val, who those of you don't know, Val is making eggplant parmesan.
Lasagna.
Okay, lasagna.
Last week, and my roommate, for some reason, decided that because I was working so much, I might not want it. So he ate the whole damn thing.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what he was thinking, but I came home and I went, I'm so hungry.
Listen, I was told to ask why Val and Herman got the same color shirts on.
Oh, here we go.
Somebody just text me with that.
Is Herman wearing an apron? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, missed that one. He would be in tears now.
Oh, man.
Yes, please support each other. You already know the routine. You don't even have to go through it. You're watching Sunday night.
That ain't even funny.
And Val's in the kitchen making eggplant lasagna. I must say, the very first time that I tasted eggplant, someone had made an eggplant lasagna, and I literally look at Paul. Paul said, "The hell with that. There's Stouffer's."
Russell Stouffer's
Mine's better.
lasagna.
The first time I had eggplant, I didn't believe that it was all vegetable. I'm like, you're lying to me. There's no meat in here. Then how dare you serve me a lasagna with no damn meat in it? But I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul, Ray was just text while you were away getting the lasagna box. He was just text. How come Herman and Val have the same color shirt on? So he thought, I thought you would find that kind of funny.
They're trend setting.
That's not even funny.
Yeah. We
They're
know how
trying
to roll, guys.
They're
We
trying
know
to make red shirts viral again.
Well, Herman did tell me that he and Val are in pretty close contact. So
This is true.
yeah,
like peas and carrots, guys.
yeah.
So now we have these rumors of these nuptials that are supposed to be happening. Is since Herman is wearing a similar shirt to Val, is he somehow involved in this?
And he also has a Yeti mic, just like Val.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm wondering what's happening here.
I have undying love for Herman.
Oh,
No,
there you go.
I thought Val.
What?
Herman just took his shirt
He's
off.
taking his shirt off.
How's the super chat going?
I shouldn't make Herman uncomfortable.
All right, yeah, right. Hey, Val, I did think you was upset with Herman because at one time, whenever Herman came into a room, you'd go, "Hey, Herm, whoop, whoop," and you haven't done it in a while. So I'm like, "Oh, she must be upset with him."
Well, you know,
She called Herman.
quick.
That's
Nope.
right,
That
Hermy.
candle so fast it burns out.
Can I call you Hermy
Yeah.
without getting
No.
punched?
So now no one's got the same color shirts on.
There you go. Now is everybody happy? Except for Justin and Cool Bick. They were in the same color shirt.
See.
Anything?
But they not. He's not. He's not calling him Justy or like you call Herman Hermy.
Hermy.
See, one thing I must admit, at least you guys have a decent sense of humor.
So I'm wondering, am I going to be able to get you guys out here and get you guys on this boat?
We're on the boat.
Oh, Lawrence will get a plane ticket right away.
I'm gonna let you know right now, hell to the no.
You won't get on that boat, as big as it is.
Dude,
They
if
don't
it's docked, if it's roped down, yeah, we good. We're good. Once I can't swim once I can't walk to land in the water, no good. I'm 6'3".
It was
I'm
only
6'3". So
How are you gonna go on a cruise, Lawrence?
What happened?
How are you gonna go on a cruise?
You want to know what?
Those guys.
I was a fool. What's up, Mikey? I was a fool, and I went on a cruise because here in New York, back in the 80s and 90s, we played handball and paddleball. And I used to play paddleball professionally, and a bunch of us got together at the end of the summer and planned a cruise, a trip to the Bahamas on a ship that had racquetball courts, and we used them as paddleball courts. And I can honestly tell you, I was so deep in that ship, I could barely knew where we were in the water. So, and the time that I did look out, trust me, I didn't do it too long. Because I heard at the time people were getting drunk and falling over ships. Now I don't play with that.
Oh yeah.
What's up?
Those guys.
Can you hear me?
People off the ships have to really work at it. I've taken like 5-6 cruises, and you've got to be taking a running start or think I could swing from the outside of this puppy. That's
Get
how
out of here.
to fall off, or you have to just get up and dive off.
You never looked at them when you flew next to them, Lawrence?
I don't give a damn.
They're not that close to the actual.
Hey,
And if you did, this
hey, Mike.
looks like you might fall back on the ship.
Hey, Mike.
Hey guys, did we do a drop yet? Did I miss my drop?
No, you didn't miss a drop. But these guys are talking about taking a cruise somewhere and can you show the boat?
I want to
Curtis?
go.
No,
Come
hold
on,
on.
man.
Curtis was
Curtis.
asking would I get on this boat. Now it has
better-
2 bedrooms
Let me
right
see.
there.
Oh, look at this freaking thing.
Yeah.
Wait. Come on, man. But you got to
Hold
put
on,
your.
he's gonna
I gotta
orbit
pin
it.
him? Do I got to
We're
pin
gonna go
him?
around.
Go up there and pin them in your 3 buttons.
All right, I'm pinning you, brother.
Yeah,
You're
pin 'em.
pinned. Oh, it looks. What are you doing on there?
That's
Hey,
not me. I'm inside.
No, that looks like Paul. Paul Mary's on there.
I'm piloting the sub, and he's doing the drone.
That was Paul in the beginning. Paul, I see it.
Anyway,
dude, that's sweet, man.
anyway, Mikey, they were asking would I get on this boat, and I said I can't swim, so I
So Mike, let me give you some context on this boat, Mike. It has
Asylum. I love it.
it has two bedrooms. Each bedroom has its own bath and its own shower.
Oh, come on.
It has a captain's cabin where you have all the computer controlled stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, it has so much stuff on there as far as computer controlled. It has a ship's captain wheel, but they don't even use that. They have a little knob at the top where they plot their course and they'll make small course corrections with that.
Autopilot.
Yeah, they plot their course ahead of time and it runs on GPS where they want it to go.
See, now hold on, Curtis.
It's also
right
got
there, right, Curtis, right there. That would be charge for me to choke the hell out of you, especially if I know you're supposed to be piloting the ship and you're back there with me and it's doing its own thing.
No. Somebody's always at the helm. Somebody is always at the helm, because what happens is you'll have boats that'll cut across your path and you'll be in their wake. So what they do is they'll adjust their course so that you're not rolling in the wake of some other boat. They will cut.
Okay. That still won't work for me.
Now let me ask you, Curtis, is this a boat that you rent or something? Is this like one of them, like, rent it for a weekend type?
He went to do a job.
No, so what the story is a friend of mine. He's also a drone pilot, the guy that owns the boat.
Okay.
He knows that I have the Gladius Mini sub, and he's interested in starting a little business with the marina that he's at. So he asked me to come up. It's an hour and a half drive up there. So I drove up there, and he goes, I said, well, I don't want to just drive up and look around the marina. I can do that here. And he goes, oh no, we're going to go out on the boat, and we're going to go out to some deep water somewhere.
Wow.
And we went out and there's a sunken boat that's out there that's in about 45 feet of water. And we had a few issues in the marina because there were so many Wi-Fi signals that we kept losing signal connection to the Gladius Mini. So we used up quite a bit of battery there. And then we charged it up again and boated out to this location, but we couldn't quite find it. I'm ruining my video right now because we did not find the sunken boat. But we found a whole lot of other cool things underwater, and we had a good time out there, and we have a better understanding of what the Gladius Mini can do.
Hey, Curtis, I want to thank you too publicly for inviting me to go on that boat with you, and it was good to get the citation out of the hangar because my staff pilot, he says, Mr. Murray, we got to use the jet. So I said, okay, and you were gracious enough to pick us up at the airport.
Yes.
And then we just were able to jet back.
Well, and I love the blue shirt, Paul.
Yep.
The blue shirt was just
That's a good color for you.
the royal blue shirt was you go.
Oh man.
This is
So,
you,
he was
Justin?
really impressed. As far as what useful for a boat owner for the Gladius Mini, I mean, checking them, we one of the things that we ran into was he wasn't sure the anchor was set in place, so we dropped it in, looked at the anchor, and it was like set really good. So that was really cool. We looked at the prop. The prop was in great condition. He knew that the prop was in great condition, but he wanted to be able to see, can we do this? And then we also went and looked at some other boats that were near the slip that he was in that were in bad condition and documented those. So this guy's going to buy about 5 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was really excited about it. Of course,
What were you showing, Justin?
That was one of the pictures I took with the zoom.
Now, did you take that with the filter on?
Who's the zoom? Pull it back up. Pull it back
let's
up
see.
now.
The zoom. What zoom? The Mavic 2 zoom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I took this picture the other night.
That's beautiful, dude.
That's
Great
great.
picture.
That's great.
Clean.
So now let me show you the picture with the filter. Let's see.
With the filter on. Oh, that's right. You took with and without.
Yeah.
It's going to look beautiful. It's going to have a purple tint to it.
Hey, Roger, we'll talk to you later, man.
Herman,
Hey, Roger.
all right, Roger. Herman, you said you
Hey,
could see
Roger.
too?
Hey, Centroid's in the house too.
Go, Troy. Come on down. You're our next.
I can't see the chat. I'm doing too much stuff. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to ignore anyone.
Yeah, I'm busy cooking my lasagna too.
I'm making sure everybody gets.
There you
gets
go.
that out.
That's what the
This is with the filter on. Yeah, if you turn down the, well, even you don't even have to turn down the purple on this, Justin. What I would do is just
I
make
love
the picture warmer.
Right. Warmer and bring a little exposure.
I would make it warmer, and believe it or not, I would turn up the highlights to bring the city up in the background.
Correct. I actually like the fact that I could see the sky, that the sky is a little bluish.
Now keep in mind, it's dark.
It was turning dark. It was turning
Correct.
dark.
Pitch black.
Hey,
Yeah.
Drone Life RC, there's the link to it right there. He's asking about it. I think it's $14.99.
You know, and let me speak about this blue filter, the clear filter. I was the first guy to be flying with this in actually in the community. And what I did was I didn't let anybody know about it. And what happened is I was flying and doing my lives, and everybody started commenting on, oh my God, the picture is so clear that now I was flying on the Pro. I only used it on the Pro. And the whites were whiter. The schnozberries were schnozberries. The blueberries were blueberries. It was just, it just made everything pop. Yes, there is a little bit of a blue purplish tint. But let me ask you something.
The picture without the filter.
Yeah. See, now I love the filter, but here's my thing. Why they're making it for the zoom is it kind of got me. Now, with that being said, I order one. I'm glad you're showing this because I like what it does, man. I really do. I like that tint to it. I think the whites get poppy, the blues, the green. It just makes the colors freaking pop. And for a city, it's a must. That's my.
I'm
to find out.
Can you put the other one up one more time?
Put the original up without it.
The one with the filter on?
Wow.
No, the one with the filter.
Yeah.
With the filter.
The one with the filter, Justin.
The regular one is really nice shot. That's a good shot.
They're clean. The pictures are clean.
Yeah, really, really clean. So it does have that purplish tint.
See, you can do this in Lightroom though. I don't see the reason for the filter. I mean,
That's what I was saying. The same thing, Kurt. I don't see the reason for the filter.
I'm sorry, guys. I like the other photo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the natural one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The natural one is nice. Yep, I would have to agree. And that was my thing. I didn't understand.
You could do this
with this. I would definitely take the temperature, and once I in Lightroom double clicked it once to the right, that would warm the whole picture up and make the sidewalk look like a sidewalk.
Yeah, but here's the thing, guys. The zoom is not made for night flying to begin with. You
need that larger sensor.
True. I agree with you 100%. But neither was the Mavic Pro.
Correct.
Okay, but I see people take some phenomenal night pictures. They may put the ISO at about 300 and put the shutter speed as low as they can. I've seen some really nice Mavic Pro pictures.
And
but
also,
it's about making what you have work.
And they're using a lot of LUTs too. Those guys use a lot of LUTs, man.
Yeah.
No way in the world you're getting that out of that 230 sensor.
You're right, Colbert.
I'm telling you, I know. I've had that drone so many times.
Romeo, you just got timed out.
You're right.
Yeah. See you, bud.
What happened?
Hey, Drone Life. By the way, here's a link to the actual video.
So I timed him out. Plain and simple. He said you suck, so he got timed out. Okay. Unacceptable.
Who sucks? Me?
No. Jason Romeo came in and had typed that, so I caught it and just made sure that he got timed out without a warning.
I can't believe I missed it. Damn it. I'm usually the one on the ball with that. I missed the Waka Troll. Damn it.
Waka Troll.
The Waka Troll.
Wait a minute. So by you guys timing him out, that's 300 times 300 times 300?
Right.
Oh, get out of here.
It's like a 12-year-old kid that has like 5 videos of saying, oh, get free subs.
Well, we don't want to see that. What the hell? He needs to go back and play with his Legos. Go drink his juice box, eat his raisins, and be a good boy.
Would I get timed out if I said that I sucked? Well, Mark, that sounds a little personal, but
So as far as the filter with the zoom, I think it has its purposes, and I did order one because I want to try it in different settings, not at night because I don't fly to zoom at night. That's why I use the Pro. But I was thinking maybe like right before sundown, right after sunset or sun up, just when the light is still there to see what happens. And also, I know Kulbeck said somebody said you shouldn't use it during the day. I've had luck with it during the day. And again, I really do think it's the location you're flying in. In the city of Philadelphia, there is so much smog. I mean, our days are smoggy. They're filled with freaking smoke and carbon monoxide. And what I like about it is it filters through all that, and I'm able to get the light.
That is true. It cuts down a lot of haze.
But you know, another thing is that when you're flying that first Maverick, just like flying this Phantom 4 Standard, when that ambient light pop low, that's when you know you're done with light. Use that ambient light on that drone to tell you that for that type of sensor, you're out of light.
And also, guys, at nighttime, if you're flying at night, don't forget to change your auto white backlight to. Don't forget to change it to incandescent.
There you go. Say it again. That's how I was about to say that. You want that blue effect with some purple? Use that incandescent at night. And that's how you get dark clouds.
I tried. Every time I use incandescent, and maybe it's the lighting in my subject, but when I use incandescent, it turns everything so cool. I don't like that.
Okay.
Then I go to the white balance manually.
Yes, I do that too.
You could change it.
Yeah, I find a custom white balance. See, I didn't know these things about the custom white balance.
Listen, our next time we meet up, man, we just need to forget flying drones and have a Lightroom and a Photoshop. See, I don't use Lightroom. I use Photoshop. And Photoshop gives you a lot more colors and a lot more details than Lightroom will. So I'd say we just need to bring up a big screen one day. Everybody bring their footage, and we work.
I actually wanted to try something like that, and Herman and I tried it today. I took the picture.
I saw that.
And I colored it, and then I said, Herman, this picture is such crap, and it's raw state, DNG. Let me see what you could do with it. And believe it or not, I'm going to show you. Actually, I can pull it up.
Send it to me. I want you to send it to
set it up real quick in OBS.
Same shot, yeah.
But Herman, I took the picture, and it almost looked like we were close to. Herman's was a little cooler than mine.
But Herman's glass is a little bit darker.
Are you saying Herman is cooler than you?
That's what I heard.
Oh, here we go.
What's up, guys? I never even said hello to everybody, man. What's up, Herman? What's up, everybody? Val's Life, Cool Bit, Curtis, and Mr. Frickin' New Drone Guide, Mr. Wait, what the frick's in Inspire One? Excuse us. How is it, man? I'm still waiting to hear.
Mr. Ed McMahon.
See, do I have any photos on here that I took with it?
I'm dying to hear about it. I want to hear about the signal and all that because I want to Inspire so bad, but that freaking light bridge is just killing me, man.
You want to know what?
You have no, you don't need it. I got rid of my Inspire. As soon as I got the Mavic 2 Pro, the Inspire became obsolete.
Hello, Johnson.
It's big.
Yo, you bringing up the picture on the screen, Lars? The one
I'm actually going to pull the pictures up on my screen so you guys can see the difference between what Herman and I both did. And what's funny is I thought that I did a bad job at it, and then I looked and saw Herman's picture. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on right here. Let's see. Hold on.
I did good.
Let me go to here and share. I haven't shared in so long. All right. This is the picture that I shot, right? And
gotta bring that down.
Hold on, I gotta move this over. This is with the night filter. Now I shot this picture, everything in the background, the water was black, under the bridge was black. This was the best that I could do, and this is Herman's version. Really? Right there.
What's the matter? They couldn't afford the rest of the building?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that building is actually hollow in the middle. when they get rid of all the cables, someone they're flying through it. But this is Herman's version of the picture, and I have to keep moving this to the side because and this is mine.
Out.
Mine, as you see, mine will get darker.
Yeah.
Clicking now.
What's up, love my drones?
Correct.
There's the difference. I mean, and to be honest, I don't feel too bad. Maybe sometimes we get too critical of ourselves.
Yeah.
When we're post editing and we can oversaturate something and underdo something. What's up, love my drones? How are you?
No,
And the point I'm trying to make is Herman and I fly so much together that I think we're gonna have to stop flying together for a while, because when we both get to a site and I see him thinking and going through his head where he's gonna fly, and I stand there and I think I do the same thing.
I need to get one of you guys out here on the boat, and we go fly out here in some nice nature stuff.
Listen. The only way you're gonna get me on that boat is with some good food.
Well, so do you like crab cakes?
Man.
How about salmon?
Crab cake.
How is that, man?
Fresh caught salmon. How about that?
No,
right off the boat.
See,
right off the boat.
Talking.
That's
right off the boat, right on the grill.
See, if I'm in a food coma, I can't worry about drowning because I'll just float.
Yeah, that's too freaking healthy, Curtis. You need some fat. You got to bring some fat to the table.
What's up, Rojo Drone?
Man.
Who's,
Whoa, that's me, man. That's my picture. Who's posting that? Hey.
Oh, that's Justin. Now this is with the Zoom too, right?
Yeah.
The Zoom also.
You guys don't like crab cakes? Come on, I love crab cakes.
Are you kidding
I
me?
love crab cakes with a nice big butter. Oh yeah.
Let me tell you something. There's one place here in New York City. They're owned by Japanese.
Beautiful picture, my friend.
Family called Sylvia's, and she made crab cakes and salmon cakes. Now, what's funny? It's a tourist attraction. So what happens is Monday through Friday, you can go in there and get a crab cake or a salmon cake for about $2. But Japanese start pulling up.
Now, can I say something about this? Now, this isn't about you, Justin, okay? But this is what I see because I fly them both. Great picture.
Big old Herman in the background flying away.
Great picture. Great. Great. Everything's great. But what I don't like about this drone, and I can fix it, and I have a secret, but I can't tell you it's a freaking secret. But anyway, there's no dynamic range in it.
I was waiting for that.
That was post.
No freaking range.
But hold on, what you don't realize is you're looking for instantaneous dynamic range.
No.
You're shooting in manual.
Yes, but I can fix it, guys. I found the way to fix it.
Michael knows the right setting.
I got the second circle. I can make the schnozberries more schnozberries.
Five more of those.
Here, Mikey,
five more of those, and we're eating good.
Mikey.
Oh, that crab right there, Kurt.
Oh, now that's not.
This is taken. Play the video. Play that clip. This is taken with the submarine.
So this is still in premiere, but
oh, look at the colors! Look at the dynamic range of the colors.
Five more of those, and we ate good.
Oh wow! Okay, all right, that's what's up.
Oh yeah.
Good for seasoned breadcrumbs a little bit, some fresh bread. Right.
Listen.
Tomato and some cheese melted across the top. A little tomato and some cheese.
Breadcrumbs.
There you go.
In Philly,
gotta have the breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Still not.
Yeah, we catch our own food out here. No little food trucks on the side of the street. We go out and we catch our own food.
Yeah.
That's the way we roll out here.
Yeah, he got that one.
Here's the lasagna, guys.
Hey, Val.
Where's the brownies?
Hey, Val, Paul beat you on the lasagna.
Well, of course, he just threw it in the micro.
Hello, Val.
According to
I will guarantee you, there's nothing more orgasmic than my damn eggplant.
Orgasmic! Wow!
Wow, that's a bold statement.
It is a bold statement, but it's a true statement.
And she said that confidently too.
Yes, she did.
She said, but now
I thought I was going to say that's not lasagna.
But hold on, in some parts of America, in some parts of America, the lasagna that Paul had is considered cooking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And every million bachelor pads around the world.
There are places in America. There are places in America and around the world where you say, "I'm going to cook."
Got that, Herm?
They pull
No,
out
hold
the
on,
box
hold on.
and go like this.
No, I'd have been the dude that was boiling noodles.
Yeah. Oh man.
John Johnson Base. My wife's grandfather manufactured Williams Penn hat at the
Wow,
Dodge
you
Mill in
Jays,
Northeast Philadelphia.
Nice, Johnson.
Interesting.
Nice.
Now, see, for that, I'm going to have to go to your channel and make sure I'm supporting you. And I suggest, and I already have you.
Yes, me too here, just for that one, because William Penn's my buddy. Willie, my big bud Willie. I don't think I got you now, Johnson. Oh, I got you. I'm 6'13", bud.
And I appreciate the liked video on your page as well.
Beautiful, my friend.
As it shows we're live on Johnson Base's page.
Now, is Johnson from Philadelphia too?
No, because he says bass. Johnson's I-bass. And
I-bass, yeah.
It's kind of like I-bass because I think he plays the bass.
What's up, Timothy?
Okay. Well, I didn't know because there's so many fishing people on here. I said I-bass one time. The guy was I-bass, bass.
He's a pilot and he's in a band.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
that's what's up. Love My Drone says I skipped half of that message, Curtis Dart. I worked out in the auto parts store at the time.
I skipped half the message. Hey, how's that hurricane bearing down on you, Ed? You going to be okay?
All right, Lawrence. Can we have a little FPV minute?
We could if we can do a drop really. If we can do a drop really quick while we have the full channel, everything's full. Okay, Val, you ready?
Okay, let me just say.
Hold on, Paul. Too late. Paul went in.
Some enthusiasm.
Okay,
those guys.
Some enthusiasm.
Those guys.
And Herman, I want to hear the bass. You got the new mic. Justin.
Yeah, Herman's hooked up. That's right.
Herman, you do the Barry White. Paul's going to do the Pee Wee Herman. Okay.
All right. Sunday Nights with Those Guys is sponsored by
Those guys.
There we go. We highly appreciate it. What's up, EBR? I'm Eddie Nunez. I apologize. We were supposed to have an FPV segment. We will, Justin. We can talk FPV really quick, but this week we were supposed to have at 6 o'clock. Actually, we were supposed to have Gino Capio come on. He's an FPV guy here in New York. What's this? This is you, Justin?
This is when I was driving my Traxxas X-Max, and people were following me with racing drones.
Oh, so, yeah. I remember.
That's one there, and there's a racing drone. The video you're seeing, and I'm
X-Mask. That thing is badass. I have one.
Oh, you're gonna see it. They're struggling to keep up with it, and I have no body on it. So.
Oh, that's your truck. I remember the guy was following.
Man,
and you almost flipped. Brother. And you almost flipped it a few times. I remember.
Wowzers, look at this freaking thing.
Now he's got 2 racing drones following him.
He's got 3.
Yeah, 3 now.
Yeah.
But this is where we call Interference Park, guys. This is the only AMA airfield that I know of that's within a 2-mile radius of an airport in the United States.
Yeah, did you see the plane overhead? I just saw a freaking plane landing.
Yeah, dude. Now in that direction off, if when he goes around, you'll see a white dome in the background.
See it in there.
That's what the U.S. Open is right now. That dome right now in the
direction right there.
The U.S. Open is there. I don't know. They're still playing there.
Let me tell you something. Whoever's following this freaking car is a pretty good flyer, man, because that's hard to do. That is hard
to follow. Now, keep in mind, Justin's running around randomly.
Yes, correct. That's hard to do, man.
No, Ranger.
That is a skill, and there's no doubt about it. The FPV flyers can freaking work them sticks, man.
In fact, that's the home base of NYC 5-Borough Drone Meetup.
Eber.
Now, what got me, Justin?
There we go. A nice little flip. Loving it, man.
Huh?
What is that?
I was saying at one time you were literally no, that's when you flipped it over.
Oh,
next thing you
sweet,
running-
brother,
Watch,
sweet.
you're gonna see me running towards it again.
There he goes. I say that. They need to put something on them things that where that when they flip, they should flip back over or something.
Oh, they can.
They can, but I don't
They
know.
have flippers on them.
Do it.
Well, I haven't seen cars with them on, but I have seen little robots with flippers
Yeah,
on.
yeah, same here.
Yeah, there's another plane. See?
Yeah.
Every 2 minutes, the
Damn
plane
it, look
takes
at
off.
this freaking thing. God damn, I'm in a trance.
It's one of the
2
worst
minutes.
parts to fly in.
There's the plane in the background in the
Wow,
upper
look at
right-hand corner.
Look at the flip. Dude, whoever's piloting this one is really good.
These guys are here every weekend. And they're a little bougie. though.
Curtis, you see that direction right there? Airport's in that direction.
Yes, the airport.
Right.
if
Right
you look
in that direction.
Look at the white dome. When you look around, there'll be a white dome. Behind that white dome is LaGuardia International Airport. Right there to the left. Hold on. Well, to the left, you'll see a white dome. Hold on. Get orientation. He's facing away from it. Right there, straight mid-screen. In that direction where that white dome is the US Open and the Billie Jean King Tennis Center. And behind that is the LaGuardia Airport. And literally the planes take off over the freaking airfield.
Well, they land coming in and make that turn right over the airfield.
Yeah, depending on how they're coming in. But yes, this guy could fly. There's another plane right there, you see? Well, now keep in mind, this is closer than 2 miles, but also LaGuardia Airport has one of the shortest runways on the East Coast. And
Thank you, Johnny Bass.
You got to see the one on the other side. The one on the other side by the Con Edison plant.
Yeah.
And Rikers.
Let me see if I have a picture.
The planes take off in the direction of Rikers Island and they bank.
Which is a prison, and they can't fly over the prison.
And go straight up in the air. Almost.
They almost climb like fighter jets, Mikey.
That's why.
Hey guys, can everybody put their name? Can everybody put their name in the panel? When there's people want to sub use and all.
Curtis, you remember when you showed that shot with the guy going around the boat?
There I go.
Lawrence and I were out by the park one day over there at Randall's Island. And I was out there following this boat. And I can see another boat behind the drone going. And Lawrence is like, the police boat. The police boat.
Yeah.
The police boat. I'm like, it's not a police boat. But it was the police boat that was following me.
Oh.
And I realized that the other boat was headed up the canal. And up the canal there is like a Con Ed plant. There's Rikers and there's the airport. Any of the three are not allowed to be flying there.
Right. Now, Rikers Island, now keep in mind, Rikers Island, they do have drone tech and they can shoot down your bird. We were nowhere near it, but in the direction that Herman was going, following the boat, I'm going, yo, Herman, there's a police boat there. There's a police boat. Yo, Herman, because I didn't want them to see his drone headed towards the prison. Pretty much, because that would have been a whole big thing. And the island that we were on, Randall's Island, is a sub-training station for firemen and policemen. So that island is covered with police, and police helicopters take off from this island and everything. But I don't know if you can still fly there. I think that was the park where they told me and Big Matt and a few people that they're technically supposed to confiscate our drones. And if you want to fly on this island, now you have to apply for a permit. And you know what, Herman? Those guys, maybe we could make that work with those guys. Apply for a permit and have a meetup.
Yeah, I'll see what they say.
And see what they say. Being that I'll look into it. I'll definitely look into it. Hey,
guys,
Big Matt said I wish he would. And it's funny because I'm 6'3". How tall are you, Big Matt? What are you, like 6'6", 6'5", something like that? I'm 6'3", and the guy that came over to us was at least 5'6", 5'7". So me and Matt are standing there talking to him, just finding out why he's walking over to us, and then he goes into this spiel about, no, you're not supposed to be flying here. Technically, I'm supposed to confiscate your drones.
I remember that because he was like, ain't nobody taking my job.
Matt looked at each other, and I could picture in my head, I can't keep from laughing, me walking away while he's dragging on my leg. You know, me walking away with my drone.
Hey guys, can I share my screen?
Matt is 6'7".
Can I share my screen for a minute?
Yes, go for it, man.
I want to show something here, and it's only a second here. All right, so I hit share, and then what do we got to put? You got to play it up first.
Yes, pull it up first.
Where do I'm stupid. I'm sorry, guys.
What you're going to do, Michael, is you're going to put what you want to share up on your regular screen.
Okay.
When you hit share, it'll give you a choice.
Don't Life RC said yes. That's where the Joker was locked up.
Ed, are you going to have to leave the area because of that hurricane?
Yeah, quick question, Ed.
He said it's getting up to 185.
Ed, last I heard this morning, it was Category 5. Now, what concerns me about this hurricane is they said when it gets to the Bahama Islands that it should be a Hurricane 4. Well, it's getting to the Bahama Islands and it's a Hurricane 5, which is the worst case scenario. And the winds at that time were 175 miles per hour. So if he says they're 185 now, it's just picking up strength from the warm water.
Yeah, I think it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better.
Now,
Ed, you
I don't know how to do it.
Here. We can play out
You
here.
don't know how to do what, Mike?
I don't know how to share. I don't know how to share the screen.
Okay, stop. In the middle of your Zoom window, if you move the mouse over it,
Right, I see the share, but what do I do with the video? I have it down on my part.
You open it up first.
You got to have it open.
Video up and pause it.
So it's opened and paused.
Okay, now you pull up. Your Zoom window where everyone's on the panel.
Right, but I'm not seeing it, guys.
Look
go to the
window that has your video.
Hold on.
For instance, look, I'm going to do it right now.
Bottom of your screen, it's right there.
If anyone want to know what those circles are for, that's what it's for.
Okay, could somebody show me? So it's up.
It's got a tethered plane. Okay, pull yours down.
Yeah, but mine's don't look like that.
Justin, hold on. You have the video up, correct? The video goes up,
and I sent it to the bottom. You don't send it.
Okay, now stop.
Okay.
On the bottom where you sent the video, there should be a Zoom logo.
Okay, hold on.
Move the mouse over that. 2 windows will open up. One with us on the panel.
Guys, you got to go. Okay, I see the Zoom.
Say it slower, Novice.
Go to the Zoom window and move the mouse over it.
I got it.
Okay, now do you see the panel?
Okay,
I see
the
panel one time. It'll pull up the panel.
Okay, I'm clicked on.
Now the panel, the video disappear and the panel will show up on the screen. Is that correct?
No, I just made you small. How do I make you freaking big?
Upper right hand.
I got you now. Okay.
Okay, now if you move the mouse over the panel, over the Zoom window, in the middle of the Zoom window in the bottom, you'll see share.
Okay, I click on share, but I'm not seeing my video here.
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that right now. Now you'll see it says share in the lower right-hand corner. Click on that.
Share computer sound.
If I could turn back time.
Share. I got it.
Okay, now there you go. There's your screen. Now you can pull up the video.
Oh, I thought in the share I was supposed to see the video.
No.
Okay. All right. So here we go, guys. All right. So here it is. Bam. So now this is my shot of William. It's only like
that's my shot.
Yeah. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Ready? Watch. And this is the Mavic 2 Pro. Look at the dynamic range. Watch. Ready? And boom.
But it's schmoggy.
It is. It's William Penn in the schmog. But even in the schmog, look at the buildings are gone at night. But this is how slow I went. This is not slowing down. I tried to do a real slow pan and then I stopped it and wanted to go the other way just to practice. I do a lot of practicing on him and to see if I can maneuver around. And Just the freaking buildings were just amazing.
Quick question.
What time of the day is this?
What time?
This was early in the morning, but it was one of them days where it was so smoggy out. I mean, they're clouds, guys. I have another shot where I went up and over that freaking shit, but I don't want to show that.
He's looking like if this drone comes any closer to me.
Yeah. I know, right?
You gotta swat it away, right?
Now, how do I stop sharing?
And the top of the screen.
Gotcha.
There you go. And
all right, I want to share one more thing. Keep talking.
Go for it. Go for it. It's 6:34. Val, are you going to finish dinner in time to go live?
Oh, look at
I have to go live right from here.
Oh, okay.
Kitchen.
Oh, that is
now. Okay.
Oh, why can't you should be able to drive these things from FPV, man?
You know what? When I was into it, they didn't have FPV cameras. Now they do. I don't need another hobby. And I'm going to tell you why. Because obvious with the drones, there's an addiction. But what you guys don't know is, and you haven't noticed, but I've cleaned up my shelving. Helicopters up here. I threw out all the helicopters except for my Chinook, and I put some of the trains that I have, some HO gauge trains, engines that I have. I was giving away a bunch of cars and stuff to whoever would come to my house and pick them the hell up, because I'm not interested in those. Back then, when I had layouts and stuff, I would have kept the cars. But I have maybe about, in a box right now, maybe about $75 to $100 in box cars, gondolas, and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Hey, that's me. Why are you showing that? Oh, but if you look in the background, you'll see the plane right here. Look.
Yep, there it is.
That's where JFK International Airport now is 3 miles away, but that plane just took off.
Time is it?
Outside the 3 mile marker.
6:35 now.
In this particular park.
So this is my lasagna. Can you see it?
Wait.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, you look like you know a little something.
We are at Val's house. Yes.
Guys, come on over. I got dinner ready. It'll take about an hour, but it'll be done.
Well, Val, all I can say is if you were close enough, I'd take you up on the offer.
Now, Val, is that keto?
But I did. Hold on, you didn't invite Hermie.
Hermie.
This is my lasagna right here.
All right. I'm not mad at you, Paul.
Love my drones. Why so much power? If it's just in the house. What are you gonna be doing?
Hold on. Herman's an electrician and love Ed.
What, they got a grow house?
Hey Ed, I hope you saw that FPV video, and it's because of you and Val that said, how come you didn't put out a video that I put one
I
out?
love that video.
Well, I need something called throttle control, and you'll learn this, Val, as an FPV flyer. You cannot fly smoothly if you don't have throttle control.
Oh yeah, that's what I hear. I don't have any of that.
Well, I apparently thought
At least you admits it.
Hey, I love the honesty, Val.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get you everywhere.
so that's gonna be bad.
No comment.
So now I need to make an antipasta. So I can...
Well, let me tell you something about the FPV thing, which I've always said that it makes you a better drone pilot out of you. Well, the other day, last 2 days, I've been flying like 2 feet off the water. I've been trying to get these really great shots off the water. But in order to do so, you have to turn your bottom sensors off, which I found out the hard way. So I turned the sensors off and something happened. I lost thing and it returns to home. Okay, well, great. As it comes down to land, what I forgot was that my sensors are off. So as it's coming down, I'm watching it come down, and this son's a bitch wasn't slowing down, guys.
Slammed into the ground.
It was 100 miles into, and I'm like, all right, the brakes are going to get put on any second now, and they weren't. I could have been about 6 feet off the ground, and it's and thank God for FPV, because I start feathering my freaking throttle. And sure enough, the freaking drone was, and it feathered in real nice and a boom. And all the things just landed. It was freaking beautiful. And I was like, oh my God, thank you for the race drones. Thank you.
Well, you want to know what, Mike? I found out why people get up in the morning to watch your live stream. I found out, and I know what it is. When you watch my Philly Drone Life in the morning, he takes you on an adrenaline rush. Because first of all, he wakes up.
In the parking lot?
First of all, he gets on and he's already amped. And he's like, and we're going to go here. And this is what we're going to do. And you're going to like it whether you like it or not. And then he goes flying. And then he goes into the whole dynamic range spiel and everything while he's flying. And now he plays on their intelligence because he's watching the battery. He's going, well, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And all of a sudden, the low battery count. Oh, my God. I got plenty of time. Let's ignore it. And people are like, yo, Mike, go home. Mike, make it home. And
so I know the secret. Phil, I'm gonna give Philly's little secret away.
Right. I see the whole
can't. No, it's not true. It's not true.
He sets it for 50% for the alarm to go off.
No.
Yeah, no. That way he can create this excitement because everybody else is used to having it at 30 or 20%, and then Mike can create this false excitement. That's what he does.
Hold on, Curtis. Now he goes on, right? He goes on, and he's like, "Well, I got to make it back home, but look at this building!" As he's flying back home, right? It's dramatic. Now the other day, Mike, earlier this week, or it was last week. He comes down, he goes, oh, I can't land the wires. They're too close. And they're not close. But he gets into this whole thing, and people in the chat room, oh, my God, he almost crashed. Did you see that? They're having their own conversation. And then he gets just above the ground, and he says, wow, it won't land. I don't know what's wrong. And he starts spinning the camera around, and people are going, oh, my God, he's going to hit something.
I'm out of control.
Dude, you need a few awards for that. You need an Oscar, a Tony. Just get a fucking EGOT.
Guys, it's a show. You got to put on a show for the people, right? That's what they want. You got to give them value. But here, let me give you something here. Curtis, I used to do that. But listen to me. When you watch my show, look at the minutes. These drones only fly so far. So if I'm doing a 23-minute show, think about it.
I'm just playing with you, brother. I'm playing with you.
And no, but he's right. No, Curtis is right. In the beginning, I used to do that.
There was a time. Yes, there was a time.
Yes, I did that a lot.
Yes, I was watching my watch, and I'm watching him fly.
Yeah. And there's like, no way. And also, when it says landing now, that don't freaking lie. The freaking thing is landing. Oh my God, it's landing.
Yeah, he's like, oh no, it's coming down, but it's right freaking above him. Yes. I'm like, these people they're like watching a soap opera. They're eating popcorn and they're drinking their coffee. They're doing whatever they're doing, and they're like, honey, put the baby down. Come check this out.
He's going to crash. He's going to kill himself. Hurry up. He's in the drone. It's going to be a live crash on TV. You're going to see blood. Yeah.
And then when your drone got shot, I'm like, wow, you really ripped them good. Dude, when your drone got shot, they almost started a freaking GoFundMe.
Well, see, people didn't know what a good shot Michael was. In high school, he was in that rifle team.
I'll get it. I don't even know how to pull
anything for the show, right, Michael?
Yeah, anything. I'm shooting it down.
What did you say? What did you say?
Shot his own drone down.
Yeah.
For the rating.
Yep.
For ratings. For clicks.
I just have to say, Mike, you have it down. If anyone wants to know how to freaking do a live stream, they need to watch his ass in the morning. And it's not like this. Mike
is unique. There is nobody that can ever recreate what Michael does. Michael is just gifted. That's all there is to it.
True.
He has that gift.
Where you going, Ray? I see.
He's the right person to do what he does, and it's just absolutely beautiful.
Ray is setting up his harness for his drone. I already see this. Where you headed?
I told you where I'm going. I'll be on DeKalb Avenue in Fulton.
See, that's not fair.
He's gonna fly the festivities.
Oh, Juve
from over there.
nothing, none of that. It's just some nice, exciting buildings down there. I gotta get,
Okay.
Cool, Bick. What do you use as your monitor? What do you?
DeKalb and Fulton.
iPad Pro.
The Pro,
You're
gotcha.
gonna be on DeKalb and Fulton.
That's where I'm gonna start, and then I'm gonna be up by Brooklyn Hospital over there.
Around the
What
corner.
is this, Justin?
Yeah.
This is in Florida. I was
But
flying.
I'm gonna go up and go over because the Apple building's right there on Flatbush and
Ashland.
Hanson. So I'm gonna fly around and come that way. But the reason why I'm going early because I'm gonna check out the air, make sure for power lines and everything. Because when it get dark, that's the shot when it's dark.
Oh, right.
I
That's
did the other building on down the street from it on Ashland.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that one too. It's like 3 or 4 of them straight in a row.
Right around the corner from where you're talking about. That's where you're gonna start at.
hey, what's up,
Exactly.
Paul Newman?
You gonna come out?
Holy Newman.
I'm not moving from around here.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Coming in,
They
Pauline.
closed down over
Hey,
here.
Pauline.
I won't be able to get home.
Exactly. I know.
Yeah, right now. Well, Ray, where you are, you're good. You can just pull in your driveway if need be.
Oh hell yeah.
Well,
You
well,
know,
somebody's waiting for me to move my car right now outside.
You're
right
right.
now where Herman lives, everybody, there are people that are making their children go stand out on the street. If you see anybody pull out, call me. Serious.
No.
It's that bad.
Yeah, that's the way it is in Philly. You find once you get a parking spot, you find other ways to go about. Once you're parked, I ain't moving it. And it's so I live like that. Absolutely.
Hey, guys, I'm going to have to go.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hi,
Can we
Val.
Can we get one more drop before you go, Val?
Huh?
One
Can we
more
get
drop.
One more drop
before
before you go.
Okay.
All right, you started out.
Sunday nights are sponsored by
Those
guys.
There we go. Thank you much. All right, Val. Thanks for hanging.
Oh, yeah. So
Let's
much
see.
fun. Thanks,
I'll
guys.
see you in a little bit.
I'll see you later, Val.
Okay, guys.
All right.
Hey, Lawrence, I'm glad you brought that up about Philly and that Curtis chimed in and everybody else agreed. Michael needs to hear that what he's doing is fantastic because in private conversations, he doesn't believe it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Michael, you've created something unique that nobody else is doing in the drone industry, period.
What's
So-
up, Adrian Lee?
And it's a great thing. It's
people
exciting. It's fun. I mean, we all kind of poke fun at you because we're your friends, and that's what friends do.
Right.
But we all love what you do, man. You've created something unique. You're not like anybody else that's out there doing stuff. So you got it nailed. You got it nailed, man. Anybody that comes in and does something like maybe Jim Carrey or somebody like that or Robin Williams. Those are the only guys that could possibly compete with you doing what you're doing right now.
Oh, wow.
I would agree. I would have to agree with that. You're very entertaining.
Yeah.
They have guys in radio that get on the radio in the morning and are entertaining and yelling at people, but you're the first guy in this community to get on in the morning and yell at people.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
That's some of the
I
best.
just wish you didn't get up so early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm on the West Coast.
I tell you guys, I mean, all kidding aside, I suffer from a confidence problem, believe it or not. I guess from being 600 pounds and, being called names most of your life, even if they didn't call me names, you still look, there's mirrors and you see what you look like, right? And so your self-esteem drops. And so then even when you change and you look better, in the brain I still stand up next to chairs and say, oh, I don't fit there. And the person has to force me into the freaking chair because in my head, it doesn't tell me. It's just not connected yet. So
Well,
I'll get there. And I
think
should
about it. You got the perfect title. You can't hit a moving target.
Yes.
And you have a valid point. It is harder to hit a moving target. So
It really
I
is.
guess people can relate to that.
It really is. And thanks to you guys, Herman put out something. He said to me a while back, probably like on day 30, he kept saying, oh, wait till you get to day 90. Wait till you get to day 90. And the way I think, because I've always been ridiculed, was that was a taunt. You'll never get to day 90. That's the way my brain works. When in reality, he was just offering me something, saying, hey, when you get to day 90, it's a habit, because he had experience. Well,
Right.
my brain doesn't, right away, it's as somebody's out to hurt me. So, but as I'm getting here and as I'm living, I'm learning, and I mean, this is truth, honesty here. It's not, whether it looks good or bad, it just is what it is. I'm growing as a human being as I'm doing it. And as things get tough and you over hurdle them, I'm coming up on a goal that, as an addict, as a fat guy, you don't achieve a lot of goals. Let's face it. You say you're going to do things and you never get them done. And in order to over conquer these things and to get through that shit, you have to start doing what you say what you do, finish the project from beginning, middle, and end. And that's why it's so important. And here we are, we're like 9 days away. And my insides, I'm going to have so much freaking energy on day 90. I will be Rocky freaking Balboa running. Whether my body can handle it or not, I have no idea, but it's going to get there.
Dude, have somebody there with a drone, so when you pull up in front of the museum, they can catch you.
Yeah.
That would, that's a great idea. You should pre-film something for an intro to your 90th show.
Yeah.
And that Curtis, I'm so bad at that. There could be people that can do so many awesome things with this, but I'm just not talented enough to do that right now. I don't edit. I don't know how to edit. Not that I can't. I can't.
None of us are.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are amazing, man.
Oh man, you can do it in segments too.
Yes, you can. Because you have an Osmo Pocket and other devices, you can do it in segments. No one has to know that you did it on different days, but
right,
you do have to wear the same clothing.
Yes.
Continuity is important.
You can shoot piece of it showing from, like, say, the Osmo Action or something like that, or strapped to you as you're running down the street, like you were mentioned before.
Right.
Then you do another one where you're like somebody is flying the drone backwards and you're just running towards it.
Oh,
you get a piece like that.
Okay.
Then you can get an overhead shot of you running. But the best shot of all would be you in that full sprint to the staircase.
Yeah.
As you hit the bottom step.
Hold on, guys. Remember in the beginning I had mentioned. Now wait a minute. Let me confirm this. Curtis, is this your DJI Phantom 4 Series / Drone Owners Network?
Is that what? I'm sorry, I missed the question.
Is that your group?
Yeah.
DJI Phantom 4 Series / Drone Owners Network.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because a guy just commented. I'm still getting comments on it, but the first guy, David Friedman, I don't know if you know who he is, or I don't care personally. Something tells me this is a law being broken. All right. And then I respond back to him, David Friedman, something tells me you don't live in New York City. Rules are being broken. Please elaborate and show me written documentation that I broke any kind of drone law.
Well, let me stop you right there. First of all, you're assuming I know all these people.
No.
All I did was start a group for people to hang out in. I don't personally know all these people.
Okay.
So,
well, his friend Harry Otto, who I checked out his profile, lives here in the Bronx. And he puts, now I want you guys to Google this. It violates the NYC City Admin Code. NYC City Admin Code. And tell me what you see that comes up. So I responded to him. You can do more help than that. Just put a link, point me to the laws that were broken, and tell me what laws were broken, please. All right. And
Admin.
he has not responded back to me, because usually when you ask someone to quote the laws that they're quoting or show you documentation, 9 times out of 10, they're showing you something from 2014 or 2011. And then you discredit what they.
Oh, they don't even have a drone.
Or they don't.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Now, another guy, the only reason this came back up, because another guy says, can you tell me what bridges are in those photos? Now, I don't know who this guy is, and I'll probably go scan his photo and see that he lives in Texas. So he's probably just acting out of concern or whatever. But my point is,
Mhm.
You have a very interesting group there, and it needs to be policed because those are the kind of people that are going to ruin your group.
Yeah, they are self-appointed, self-anointed thing people that they know
I
everything.
want to make it very clear. I want to make it very clear as one of those guys. If there is a law that any of us are doing or that you feel we have broken, I want you to show us documentation and explain. Don't say, oh, you broke the law. Show us what law we broke. So if we don't know, you can enlighten us and we can enlighten other people.
Let me say something about that, guys.
Hold on. Let Herman say something.
Yes,
Hold
sir.
on. And then you can, Mike.
You ready? You listening? Tell it to Lance.
Great one.
Shirts is being printed. I'm telling you, man.
Go ahead, Philly. What were you going to say, Mike?
I'm ready for mine.
Print one for
Got
me.
you, said 4X. I got you.
Here's the problem though, guys. When people start bringing that stuff up, even though you could be legal and they start to bring it up, what they're doing is bringing attention to you, and it's negative attention. Trust me when I tell you.
Yeah.
So, and I think they almost figure that crap out. So you got to be careful. And I'm learning, and I'm getting it too, by the way. I'm getting all that same stuff. And when and then what it does is it starts the topic about, oh my God, he's doing stuff illegal. And so 50% know you're not. The other 50% don't know. So now they have to side. And if the ones that are going bad now, how do you know one of them ain't an FAA guy or knows an FAA or has an uncle as an FAA or a CIA or an FBI? And then before you know it, you start getting phone calls, letters, emails, and that's what it's about. I really do think that's why they're doing that crap. And mainly because it's jealousy. Your video's awesome. Your picture
And they
looks
got
awesome.
the cojones to do it, man. That's what it's all about. They wish they had the cojones to do it.
That's the reason, Mike, because you know, like I know now with the way these drones are,
yeah.
If you can take the shot, if you can get the drone up, you can fly there.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
And legal airspace. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of
You don't have to
people,
take
and I
off
don't
on
care
places.
where you go in the drone community, when you say you live in New York and oh my God, you fly a drone in New York?
Correct.
Have you been tased?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Have you been tased?
I mean, that's how they act. That's seriously how they act. Big Matt says once a person says the word illegal, it raises a flag. Exactly. And illegal,
good
right? Exactly. Just like on YouTube here, there are keywords. Herman put me onto a couple of them, and I'm even willing to risk demonetization to say some of them. All right. One of them is subscription, subscriber. And if you put NYC in your video titles or in your tags, you will be tagged because of the terrorist incident. Why? I don't know, but Herman put me onto the NYC. I knew about the subscription, the subscribe. That's why we always say support each other and stuff like that.
Wow.
But there are key words that you put in your YouTube videos that will flag your YouTube videos now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lawrence, remember I told you about my first drone flight ever?
Yeah, this was the park over by you?
Yeah, so look at this video.
That looks like a
I didn't know
solo.
about any rules, but if you look at the picture, I'm so close to the airport. Look, you'll see the airport.
Right there in the upper left-hand corner. Yeah.
Look at it. That's so funny. I can see the runway.
Keep in mind, that's JFK International Airport. And what gets me is
I didn't know. See the tower right there? Hold on, let me try to pause it. That's the tower.
Look, that's the tower at the 1 o'clock position. That's the tower.
That's the tower right there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
JFK International Airport. Now hold on, Justin. If you, I don't know if you can see Rockaway from
That's the landing strip right there.
Yeah, you can. That's the largest runway. In fact, that particular runway there is the only runway that the Concorde could land on because it was the only one long enough to take.
But Lawrence, that's the solo. Now, with other drones, when you say if you can't take off, you can't fly, that's only true with DJI, correct?
Well, that's what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
Everybody that now.
So that's what they're assuming. The people that are saying all this other stuff, they're assuming. I guess they just don't know about the drones that you're flying. Is what it is.
I just went up, I went down, up. I went straight, up, down, up. That's all I did.
Probably couldn't do it now, though. Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Now you gotta poke them and say, "Yo, where you at?"
Yeah, where you at? All right, fellas, I'm about to go hit these streets, y'all. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Listen,
All right.
Big Vic, Ray, thanks for coming in, man.
Vic.
Safe flying, and fly safe. Because you know they already out there acting a fool.
Yeah, I got my badges and everything. I'm good.
All right, cool.
Appreciate y'all.
That's all that matters.
Drone, that must be a big house because, I mean, that's like for a business.
Or they're growing marijuana. One or the other.
400 amp service?
Yeah.
400 amp service, I don't know about.
That's like
amps
for a
and
building.
stuff like that, but that sounds like a lot of power.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's 1 minute to. We've made it through another weekend of Sunday nights with those guys. Next weekend, we will not be on. Justin will be on. Justin, put your link in the chat room. Everybody that's in the chat, please, whoever's watching the video over, next Sunday, Herman and I will not be on. We will be doing those guys' first job. That's all I can say.
Hey, Lawrence, you know what I was going to tell you?
What?
If you get a chance, Google 400 amp service explosion.
Where are you going, guys? I didn't know. Did I miss something? Where are you going?
400 amp.
They've got a job they're doing. They're doing a production.
Yes, Mike. We will not be. What is it? 400 amp what?
Oh, congratulations,
service
man.
explosion.
Service what?
Explosion.
Explosion?
Uh-huh. And see if they show you a video of what it looks like. As it pulverizes everything in the
Oh shit. Oh, sorry.
Demonetized.
Well, from what he's showing, it looked like a Transformer movie with all the explosions and everything in it. But if you want to know what he's talking about, Google 400 amp service explosion. Who is it? Drone? Love My Drones. He was saying he was putting in a 400 amp system into a house. Huh?
House?
Into his home.
House, yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
wow.
you walk past that thing, you become sterile.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that guy can run concerts from his house.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand the house is a standalone and he needs backup power, but wow.
Hey,
You need
Herman,
backup power to run an airport?
What kind of service
Is this the one with a forklift on it?
Do we in a house out here?
I'll
Yeah.
show the one I had.
100 amp?
Well, I've got 200 or 300 amp service. I had to have it put in with special wires and everything.
Yeah.
Curtis, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull the link up now, Curtis.
Great big wires like this twisted around.
Average house is 100 amps out here.
Yeah, 100 amps. My house is 100 amps.
Oh,
Here's the link. Here's the link that I saw, and I'm gonna tell you that panel right there. If that
Oh yeah,
don't
that's the
start-
one with the forklift. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My panel in my house is like 4 feet tall,
wow.
How many circuits you have in the house?
about 20.
Wow.
Damn, but you have security gates and
You got a hybrid in there somewhere?
robot sensors and
No,
sensors.
what happened was we're running really old, and so the electrician says, you need to get a bigger service, and so they put in this 200 or 300 amp service.
Probably 200 amp because 100 amp service can run just about everything you need in the house.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any problems running anything.
No, I bet you don't.
Yeah, but I mean,
Well,
when
I
you
know
go take a,
you have a
you go
hybrid.
take a leak in the bathroom, do you notice your hair standing up on your head in the mirror?
No.
Explosion, right, Lawrence?
Yeah.
That's the chance electrician takes at work.
Doesn't that have to do with the breakers too? Because I know with mine, we have old wires in the house too. And on some of the older wires, we'll run a 15 amp or a 20 amp so that if it gets overloaded, it'll shut off. It's for safety reasons. But
That's what a breaker is for.
yeah. But I mean, that can't you control? You can control the 100 amps from the breaker, right? Or
Well,
I don't know. I don't understand electricity.
Your main is 100 amps.
the main coming into the house is the 100 amps.
Coming into your service, your circuit breaker.
My main Herman is a great big, looks like you're pulling down a great big kaboom thing on the side of the box.
Wow.
See, out here, we're not allowed to have a disconnect on the service in the house because then people will bypass.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, they do that with gas lines too. Here in New York, if you remember buildings blowing up, it's usually because someone tapped into a gas line or an electrical line somewhere.
Right.
That's usually the cause of it. But hold on really quick. Those of you who are watching Sunday Nights with those guys, once again, Herman and I will not be on, but Drone Evolution will be live. So I suggest you subscribe. Well, I already used the word. I suggest you subscribe to him and
support Justin.
Support Justin, and he will hold things down. And I'm sure people will be there to also support Justin and help him out along the way.
Absolutely.
Okay, now Justin, you have Val's number.
I have an email because
you have her email. Make sure you get Val's number. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get everything together before then and do a test run.
Make sure you give him my email too, guys.
Okay. All right. That'll be cool. We need to get out of here to go show Val's channel some support. So
yeah, the chick channel has already started.
The chick channel.
Sunday Nights with those guys is sponsored by
those guys.
And we are out of here.